Hey everybody, it's Shannon from Left Hand and Pages. Back again with another project for the Bee Grungy journal kit by JoolseDesigns. Super cool kit, super cute. I am making a journal out of it. I'll show you real quick. Get this a little bit bigger. I have a two signature journal, all different pages that are in her kit. And we've been making two projects. We made this one. I went ahead and I put this in a page. In the first signature, if you remember from the first one, we did this try pocket page thing. Oh yeah, the cool thing is what I did. You know, we have all these little 3 pockets like that. I also did this. I put like a little side pocket in here, so you can put like this tag in here or whatever, or a journal card. So we're going to work on another project, and then we're going to put it somewhere in this page. I highly recommend checking out this little kit. It's pretty cool. All fun little bee designs. It's hard to pick which one my favorite is, to be honest with you. There's one in here that has some blue in it that I thought was really cool. This one. Look. I think this is my favorite page. Okay, so this is a bee journal that I'm working on, and excuse me. So in this project, we're going to do one of these altered CD holders. They look like this, the paper ones. You just slip a CD in here. We're gonna turn it into something that you can put in your journal. I made this one. This is an example. This is not exactly what we're gonna make, obviously, because I made this one. And then we're going to put this in a page, even though I had another idea. I might make a hinge on it and have it like fold out or something. Or I might just put it on the page as a little pocket thing. I don't know, but let's make one of these. See how far we get today. So you're going to need one of these, and then paper CD holders, a pitcher. This is also in one of the Bee Grungy kits. I want to use this piece right here for this picture, and I want this honey because I want to kind of put it like right here or something like that. But I want to ink around the edges of it and have a couple. I'm not sure what color I want or where half my colors. Oh, it's right here. Let's see. We can do this first, I think. I kind of want to. I don't want it white. So we'll just quickly pour around it with a antique linen is what this color. I only have like 4 colors of stamp pads, so I have to go with what I got. So there we go. We're not gonna make it so white all along everything here. Ink the sides. If you want to keep the flap, you can. I'm going to keep it for now because I think I want to attach it to a page where it can kind of flip out and then put something right here, I think. So I guess I should ink all this. You can ink a little, you can ink a lot. We're going to be using at least 3 different inks on here, but you know, you do whatever color you want. But I think all the colors that I have will go really well with what I have. Okay. So it's kind of like a base color. You don't have to get everything. You know, majority of it's done. It's not white anymore. I can't really see it, can you? No. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe we can make it. What's this do? Does this make it any better? Or does it probably make it worse? I don't really know. On. Off. Or I guess, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Kind of makes it kind of shadowy, but trying to play with the light. Take the flash. Okay, whatever. Okay, so okay. Next color. I think we're gonna go with this ground espresso. Only because I think this vintage photo is going to be too weird of a brown, I think. So we'll use vintage photos. I also pulled some ribbon. I got some matching ribbon to go with it. I'll show you here in a little bit. We could decorate. Put some ribbon on it somewhere. I'm just gonna ink the edge. And the other one, look, I had to put these little circle things on here. Looks kind of cool. I think maybe we'll put a little bit of that on there too. That's what we'll use that yellow for. That will look really neat. There. Let's get this side. Definitely fold it back so we can get this crease right here. Okay. Oh, I hear kitty. I don't know if I gotta think of something to put back here, because if I want to do what I'm thinking about doing, making this a flap so it'll attach to like the page, and then you can like flip it out and then put something on here. But I gotta put something else on here. I'm sure there's something else in the kit we can use to put on here. Okay, so now we're gonna use this color, mustard seed. But you guys use whatever colors you want. You don't have to use my colors. We'll start with the back a little bit. And then we're just gonna make little lightly make these because they kind of look like honeycombs. That's why I like using it. And you can make some darker ones, lighter ones. Have fun with it. So I watched a few videos on how to make these. I've made a few of them. So I figured we'll make 2 more because I thought they'd be really, really cute in this journal. Oh, I got some on that. Sorry if I go quiet. I'm just trying to... Anyways. You can craft along with me if you want to. Don't have to. You can... If you make one of these, show me. I want to see. Because I think it would be cool. I want to see what you guys make if I inspire you to make something like this. I'll take a drink. Okay. Oh, I'll show you this, the cool ribbon. I have this creamy off-white color that would look kind of pretty. I grabbed a dark brown. Grabbed another darker off-white. So like half fancy and then whatever. And I did that on this one. That's how I made that. Okay, sticks a little bit. And then I have this yellowy looking one. I don't know if this makes it any better. And then I found this kind of color. Excuse me. So now I think what I want to do is I want this picture right here. So I need to get it. I think my cat's thinking about jumping up on here, y'all. Which would be funny. Okay. Let's cut this. So since we're sticking it inside, we don't have to worry about it being too fancy of cuts. I just need it to fit inside and where I want it and how I want it. Okay, so like this, and I gotta cut a little bit off the bottom, but all this extra white, you're not gonna see this. And then once we get it in here, we can figure out like what direction we want to put it. Okay, so, oh man. Oh, okay. Just kind of play with it a little bit. Yep, hey kitty. I think he's chasing a fly. He's always chasing a fly. Okay, oops, sorry. So we got something like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. Leave it like this. Because I wanted that honeycomb in the middle. But I also want to cut this out. This honey drip. Because I want to kind of put it on the top. I think that would look fun. So I'm going to cut this out. And we're going to test fit it before I put it all together. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take this back. There we go. So, oh, this might... a little fussy cut, I guess. I think I'm gonna get these little butter suits. No, I'm not. I don't want those. You can't see. So we're gonna cut this out as best as we can. I'm just turning my paper. And just hopefully this won't take too long. Speed it up. Pretend to have superhuman powers. Now I'll take some finer scissors and get into the smaller areas and fine tune it. Hope I don't cut through it. That would suck. Here, we'll just cut corners a little bit. There we go. I really hope that this will look like what I think it will look like. Because I want to put it like on the top so it looks like it's dripping down the page. Oh, it's not good. Oh, look, it's not taking that long to cut out, you guys. But, it's a lot of turning. Excuse me. We're almost done cutting it. And then I'll get another pair of scissors. Okay. Get this little bit. There. We got like a few little things to snip out of here real quick. And then we'll clean it up a little bit. We'll probably ink it. Ink around it. Okay, there. So that's about probably good. Okay. I don't want all this stuff right there. Okay. There. So I want it to look like that. So it's kind of dripping down. Excuse me. So we'll keep going with the vintage photo and just kind of oops. Trying to ink around it a little bit so it doesn't look so clean, freshly cut. How's everybody's weekend? Yeah, mine's not too bad. It's hot. It's like 100 and something today. It's hot. Too hot. There. We'll do something like that. We'll leave it like that for now. And then we'll attach this. We'll attach to the top of this. And it will look like it's melting down. Okay. I know we're gonna add more stuff to it. Look, I also have these little ephemera bits. These are also in the kit too. Put these on there somewhere. I really want to put this cute little bee on there somewhere. So maybe we go like that. We'll see. Maybe we can. That looks dumb. Look, I found this little wax seal. It's a bee on it. It's really hard plastic. I don't know what it's made out of though. So maybe we can make like a little cluster and have like some stuff coming out of the sides of the bee or something. I don't know, maybe we can put like a little bit of feathers somewhere on there. Maybe I'll just leave the feathery one to this one. We'll see. I hope you guys are coming up with some ideas. And you don't even have to make it a bee theme. You can make it whatever theme that you want. The last two that I made were garden themed. So, and this is a Grungy Bee theme. So it's kind of like the same, but kind of different. I don't know. Okay. So now what we're going to do is rethink a few things here. Because if I am thinking about putting it on a page, no, it will be okay. Because I'll have it like this. I'll show you what I'm thinking. But I probably have to do it from side like this. So it's like this, and this would be attached to right here. And then this would open up like that. And then you'd be able to put some stuff in this little pocket like that, and then you'll still have access to all this as well. And then we'd have to think about what we're going to put right here. I don't know. We could put a background and then maybe put like a pocket right here or something. You could stick some more stuff in it. Or maybe we could just put like one page on it. Excuse me. That has some lines on it or something. You can like write on it or something. But this is going to look super cute when we're done. Maybe not on this page, but we'll figure out what page we're going to put it on. Okay. So now let's glue this in here. Wait, do we really need to glue it in there? Yeah. Yes, we need to glue it in. But I think we'll only glue just like one side of it. Yeah, I think we'll only glue one side of it because last time I glued it, I got glue like literally everywhere on it. I don't even think you can tell anymore that I had glue everywhere because I glued all four sides of the paper and then I shoved it in here and then I had glue all over the window. But luckily it's clear glue. But I think this time I'm just gonna glue like this side of it because we still want this side to be open. And we have this little thing. Oh, put some tape on it. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how we're putting this back up here. Like that. Okay, so we'll put the first put it like this. Okay, we'll do that. We'll put glue on this side and that side only. Just a tiny bit of glue. And then we'll put it back. That way we don't get glue literally like everywhere. Oh, that's not on the inside. I think I got it. Okay, so now we have it in here. So just kind of position it however you want it. I think that looks good. And then we're going to press that down. Like that. And then hopefully it will all and then we should be able to still stick things in here like that. Just make sure that it's all good and sealed up. Feed me. Okay. Hopefully I put enough glue on that. Okay. Well, you know, we'll add a little bit more glue since apparently I didn't add enough. Okay. Oh, I'm off camera. Okay, so now we'll put this back on here like that. There we go. That should hold it now. And we'll let it kind of dry. I'm impatient when it comes to glue drying. Take a little fan. Kind of fan it a little bit. Oh, it's coming up. Okay, so now we got this drying here. Let's flip it back over, shall we? You have to remember your orientation of where you're putting it and how it's going to open. So, oh no. I have a spot that's sticking up. There we go. I fixed it. Hopefully the glue will stay because I ripped it back open. Okay, so what I was saying was, since we're going to put it on a page, make sure you have everything the way that you want it, so that when you flip it, it's going to open and close the way that you want. So now we're going to decorate this. And I want to put some type of, well, we're going to put this on here. I know that. I think I want to put this in the corner. There we go. Put this in the corner. Kind of like, do I want to straight? No, I think I want to do something like that. Or we could put it in this corner. No, I think I like it in this corner. But, however, we can put some ribbon on here. It's hot down here. We can put a ribbon going across the bottom. Like this, maybe. And that. Or we can do brown, maybe. I mean, it doesn't even have to be on the bottom. Put it like that. Like that. It's shaping up. It's looking cute. Not quite done. Do you think we should use these little honey drips? So those might look kind of cute, kind of like dripping somewhere too. So I'll cut these out real quick. Yeah, I'm not the best cutter, huh? Okay, so we got put one like right there. Okay, whoops. Trying to knock you guys down. There we go. So now we have two little honey drips that we can put somewhere on here. And I could put more on there if I want to, because there's a couple more. Phew. Should have brought a fan down here. I want to have this fan, a little kitty fan. So if you hear me fanning, I'm fanning because I'm hot. So now, what are we gonna... Okay, back to this ribbon. So we can use... So we have this. It's like a brown ribbon, which is cute. It's cute. I like it. But or do we want to go with this color ribbon? Just like, it's like almost like an antique linen, but then you won't be able to see it very well, I don't think. But then we have this creamy looking color. But I don't know if you can be able to see that. We could put both of them on there. We could put a ribbon on the top too. And then put the honey drip. Like that. Nope. We're not gonna. Not like that. Okay. But I do know I want to put that up there. Because it looks like it's a honey pot. But I kind of like it like up a little bit like that. Okay, let's cut a little bit off here. So we're not. Get off. Okay, there we go. I just dropped my scissors. Okay. So now I think we should put it down like you can't even see that. There. I think we'll put it like that. That's cute. I like that. And then we'll have this little bee right here. And I need to antique this. We'll use antique linen because it's like too white. There we go. Oh, sorry, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I think people like watching other people distress stuff. So I'm going to use this coffee ground espresso. Kind of give this a little antiquer look. It's kind of be a little bit like that. There. And then we'll put it right here. So be like that. But I feel like we need to put something else on there. How about about a little bit of feather, maybe? Like a black feather, maybe? Ooh, what about this? I don't know how. Maybe we can fold it a little bit. Kind of. Hey, those. Yeah. I like that. Kind of like just kind of sticking up a little bit. Looks cute. I think it looks better than maybe a feather. So we'll just kind of set the feathers off to the side for now. I had an idea. I think I have this color of thread. Maybe we could stick a little bit of thread on here. And we'll see. Let's cut a little snippet off of it. Can I keep that right there? Just in case. It'd be cool if I had a little bee charm, but I don't think I have a bee charm. No, I don't have one. Well, that's okay. Okay, so let's put this on here. Let's get the glue back out and let's glue this. I have to unclog my bottle. Okay. It's glue time. Make sure we get enough glue so it sticks. Okay. Now we'll just attach it to the top. We'll just attach it like that. We're gonna cut off the excess anyway, so there we go. Now we'll put it down. Now we'll cut off this little doohickey right here. There we go. There. How's that look? I'm gonna cut a little bit off here. No, I think we're just gonna leave it. There, so now we have this glued on here. And then we'll glue this on about right here. And how I like to do this is I like to position it to where I want it. Kind of hold my finger up there and peel back a little bit and then glue. I think it's only like maybe about an inch wide. I don't even think it's an inch wide. Okay, it's about an inch wide. And then then you don't have to hold the other side. You can just finish gluing it up. This kit has been a lot of fun to work with. I hope you guys get it. And if you do have it, I want to see what you guys have done with it. I'm just making sure that I didn't glue shut this bottom piece. Not the bottom piece, but this back piece. So I think we'll put we'll run a little bit of glue on this bottom piece right here. There we go. There. And now we can cut off the excess ends of these. Oops. There we go. Normally he'd probably wait till the glue is dry to do this, but I don't want to. We're gonna do it now. Then I'm gonna take my fan. I'm gonna fan it a little bit. Fan myself. See little kitty on there. Okay, so now we are up to this point. We have our picture in the middle. We have our honey drips. We have our ribbon. Now we're going to do this little thing. And I think I want to cut it a little bit so we're not using. And then all I'm doing is kind of folding it like that just to get it to where I want it. And come on it like that. And if it sticks out a little bit, then it sticks out a little bit. Okay. So I kind of held it like that because I know where I want to put this. And I'm going to put a good amount of glue on here just to get it kind of down. To get things to stick. There. And I'm going to put glue on this backside anyway, so. Okay. Oh, this is going to be messy. I hope this works. Okay, so hopefully I put enough glue on here to get it all hold down, and then there. Okay. I got glue all over my fingers. Hope I didn't get too much glue on the picture. And we'll kind of push it down a little bit. Okay, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to put this on top of it. Kind of leave that there for a minute. and then we can figure out what else we're going to do with this. So we have our little bee that we're trying to get down. We have our honey drip. We have our honey drip. We have our ribbon. We have our bee with that little black stuff behind it. What else? I need to put something else on there, I think. Okay, I think that's. Put a little bit of glue down here so it doesn't come up. There we go. There. So now we have it looking like this. Then I pulled this out because I thought maybe, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. This is still a little tacky, but we'll work with it. Need to get that corner down a little bit more. This is a fluoride candle holder. Ain't that cool? Fluoride's really good for focus, creativity. So you should have some fluorite with you in your creative space. It will help you with that and allow you to be creative and have your ideas flow through. It's pretty cool. Okay. So now while we're thinking of what else we're gonna do here. Okay, I think that's pretty well set. Yeah, that looks good. Should have had. Anyways, this little corner won't stay down. I mean, we could really. We don't have to make them really elaborate or anything. You know, you can make them however you wanna do it. I felt like this needed a little more stuff right here. Okay. I mean, I really like this because it's simple. It's really simple. It's simple. Oh yeah, that's right. We had these little drippies. We can ink these. So they don't look, so you can't see the white. And inking's a lot of fun anyway. Who doesn't like to ink? I don't know where to put one. How does that one? Does it put like one like on here like that? And then maybe like something like that. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. So let's put those on there like that. Oops. That may have been a little too much. And we'll just plop it down. There we go. And then we'll put glue on this other one. There. Yeah, that's nice. I kind of want this little one. Let's get this little one. And put this little one somewhere because little tiny honey drips are cool. Here it comes. Get ready. Ah! Get off of there. Okay. I'm going to get this little tiny little white speck in here. There we go. I'm going to attempt to ink it. It's so tiny, the ink. Okay. Where should we put this one? Like, right there? No, I think we should keep them in the little, like that. That is amazing. Okay, a little bit of glue, not too much glue, like that. Doesn't even look like I put glue on there. There we go. I like this. This looks amazing. Excuse me. It's so simple. We have a beautiful bee. We have honey drips, more honey drips, beautiful brown ribbon, beautiful black, whatever this is called. So now we can work like on the back of how we're gonna do the back. Think about ideas of this space, because I don't know what to put on that space, because when we put it in the journal, people are gonna see that. And I lost a piece. I lost something. Okay, well, whatever. We'll find it later. So we can make a little journal spot, which would be super neat. Maybe we could use one of these on the back of it. Maybe this one right here. Yeah. Put it at least right here. We're going to cut it like on this line. We're going to cut it, and we're going to cut it on right here. I don't remember what line I said I was going to cut it on now. This one. Okay. I shouldn't be able to mess up this. I'm literally cutting on a line, but, you know, I will. I'm just going to go right down the middle. And we'll even attach it to the page when we get done, because we're almost done. And I think we're going to even that up a little bit, but I think we could probably even it up when we get it on here. Because get in here so you guys can see. Because I want to put it at least okay, I think that will work. Oops, sorry. So okay. So now we're gonna ink around some of these edges real quick. Even though we're gonna ink some edges again, because oh, I'm using vintage photo. Didn't want that one, but it's okay. We'll put that off to the side. Okay. I know we're going to be cutting some stuff off of here, so, but I want to get this evened. Because I want it to look like that, I think. Will look really neat. Okay, so I'm just going to put glue right here along this whole thing. And like I said, I inked it anyway, and we're going to cover it. See, I said hello. Okay, now we'll get it all glued up here. Okay. I hope this will still work. Should. And then we're going to end up cutting all this off. And we'll just have to re-ink it. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I won't cut anything off. The last time I tried to cut something off, I cut something off that I didn't want cut off. There we go. Just okay. Now see, we'll have to re-ink that real quick because I cut this off, and now it's gonna be all white. There we go. And I want a little bit of antique color on that. And then a little bit more of this ground espresso. Because I think these two colors looked really good together. And it just made it all grungy, or grungier, I think. And then this way, this is also in one of the Bee Grungy kits. There's two of them, I believe. So okay, sorry, I had to pause the video for a minute. So I think we're almost done with this. Our little altered CD case, altered CD case. We turned it into a pocket right here so that the person, whoever has this journal, can put fun things in it. But, excuse me. Let's put this in the journal. I'll clean up my mess. Let's pick a page. Okay, so we have this in here. So we'll put this one in this side, in the second B, in the second signature. Gotta find a good page, because it's gonna come from this way. No, I want that. Actually, I kind of like this one. it kind of matches the theme of it on here with everything. And then we'll attach it here, but we'll put something over here so you can't see it. Okay. We're going to put glue right here. Uh-oh. I think it was not that one. I don't remember which one it was. This one? I think it was this one. So we're going to take this and we're going to put it on. We'll figure out. I think I like it right here. Here we go. It's kind of nerve-wracking to put this on here because I hope it works. And I hope that we can get into this pocket the way that I think we can. Make sure we get it good and glued down here. There we go. That should work. But we'll go like this, and then we'll flip this over, and then glue this. So now you're probably wondering, we have this now, because this is going to look really weird right here. But we'll cover this with something else. At some point, we will cover that. Or we could just go like this. I'm not going to do that. I'll put something else right here. Maybe I could put something else that will unhinge. Or I can put I don't know. I'll get creative and we'll figure something out. We're not going to worry about it right now. But for now, we have this one attached to it so that we open it up like this. We're able to write stuff down. And the best part is we can put stuff in here. Maybe not a big tag like this, you know, like maybe papers, or if you take this out on a walk, you could put like leaves in there or something. So we have that in there, and it should still be good. Then we come to it. Okay, let's put this one in here now. Okay, I think we're just going to turn this one into a pocket, I think. And we'll put that one in this first signature. Let's find a cool page for this one to put under. Not anywhere close to that one, I don't think, right now. Or I could put it on. No. Let's put it on. No. We can put it in the middle. No. I want it on the left side because it's got that look. We can put it on the back. I put it on the back like that, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so that way we can have this kind of offset a little bit. That'd be cool if we put a little hinge on that one too. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm probably going to alter this one a little bit off camera. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with this one. And then once I do it, and then in the next video, I'll show you what I did. Okay, but I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do, what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do something kind of like this one. But I'm going to make like a hinge that looks like this. Kind of like an inch piece of paper, whatever, folded in half, glued on one side like this, and then you glue it on this side, and then it will come up like that, which is maybe what I should have done back here, and then I wouldn't have to worry about covering this up. But maybe I can make this into something that would be okay, but we're not going to worry about that right now. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a hinge for this, I think. And I probably will end up changing my mind. And then putting it like that so this can come out like that. Or we can just make a pocket. You know what? We're just going to make it into a pocket. Or maybe we can make it into a tuck pocket, where we only do 2 sides instead of 3 sides. And then if we just do 2 sides, we can do stuff like come out like that, instead of just secured in like that. No, let's glue all 3 sides. Let's be smart about it. Make sure I'm gluing it right. So now I have to take this little stuff off of here because I think I got too much glue right there. And now can just, I want to have the lace hanging off the side. Okay, here we go. We're moving it down. We're at the point of no return. Okay. Make sure we get it all really nice and glued. So now we have 3 cool things in our journal that the user will really like. They'll be really useful. Okay, there we go. I think we're getting on that. So we have this tri pocket with a little pocket folder in here. We could stick things in here. And then we have our little altered CD case with a pocket right here. This is another pocket. This is just an envelope. You can put other things in. And then we come up to this altered CD case that is a flip out. And this is also a pocket. Like that. And I maybe I'll put anyway, I just had an idea of maybe making a pull tab, but we'll see. And this is also the pocket. There we go. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you're inspired to make an altered CD case. If you do, please let me know. I will drop all of the links in the description below of where you can get her kit in her coffee shop, and links to her Facebook group as well as my Facebook group. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you are inspired to make one of these. If you do, let me know. I would really like to see it. Have a good day, and we'll see you in our next video.